Xin mến chào cô chú anh chị và các bạn. Hôm nay mình có đi dự một cái lễ tốt nghiệp trung học của con trai mình, và sẵn đây mình sẽ quay một số hình ảnh để gửi đến cô chú anh chị và các bạn xem ở Mỹ này tổ chức lễ tốt nghiệp và phát bằng tốt nghiệp như thế nào luôn nha. Rồi xin mời cô chú anh chị và các bạn cùng vào trong với mình nha. Đây là hai cái vé để đi vào dự cái buổi lễ tốt nghiệp này. Và trong đây là hội trường nơi diễn ra cái buổi lễ tốt nghiệp. Mọi người đến rất là đông.
Greetings. Please check your phones, make sure they are on relay rate, do the same. Your watches. Yeah, it doesn't feel like the air conditioning, but that's good.
Hernandez, Nova from Malay.
Johnny Lynn and Kayla Duncan. Audrey Freeman and Ariana Garciano. Colin Hardick and Pat Hall. Mia Mendoza and Jefferson Yuen. Drake Nguyen and Nee Fan. Ariel and Carol Tenorio and Haley Ramirez. Jacob Reedy and Lorenzo Romero. Stephen Joe and Jessica Tran. Nicholas Lowe. Jennifer Walker and Alden Walker Jr. I would now like to invite students who will be offering greetings in languages from around the world.
Welcome, parents and guests. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate our 8th grade students promoting to 9th grade.
مرحبا بالأهل والضيوف. ميرسي إنكم جيتوا تحتفلوا بتلاميذ الجريد 8 عم يتخرجوا على الجريد 9.
أهلا وسهلا بالأهالي والضيوف. شكرا لانضمامكم إلينا ونحن نحتفل في تركيا طلابنا من الصف الثامن إلى الصف التاسع.
Xin chào phụ huynh và khách mời, cảm ơn tất cả mọi người đã đến tham dự buổi ra trường lớp 8 của chúng con.
Bienvenidos padres invitados. Gracias por unirnos con nosotros mientras celebramos a nuestros estudiantes de octavo grado ascendiendo a noveno grado.
ክቡራን እንግዶችና ወላጆች ከ8ኛ ወደ 9ኛ ክፍል በሚደረገው የዝውውር በዓል ላይ አብራችሁን ተካፋይ ለመሆን ስለመጣችሁ እናመሰግናለን።
欢迎家长、各位来宾，感谢您光临我们的毕业典礼，庆祝我们8年级学生升入9年级。
Bem-vindos, pais e convidados. Obrigado por se juntarem a nós enquanto celebramos nossos alunos da 8ª série promovendo a 9ª série.
尊敬的家长和各位来宾，感谢您光临8年级的毕业典礼。
Bienvenue parmi les invités. Merci à vous pour nous joindre pour célébrer la promotion du grade du 8e à la 9e. Monsieur!
C'est bon. Je m'appelle Monsieur Callahan.
And it is a pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker today. Every year, as Mr. Prout does with music, we try to do something a little bit different. And this year, this young man was recommended to me for the many, I'm going to kind of turn this way now, for the many accomplishments in such a young time in his life. And so I think you'll be very interested because a lot of the things that he does will be relevant to you. And I'm sure that for all of his successes, he also had a lot of challenges, a lot of things that didn't work. And I want you to think about that. I'm going to mention that again. Persistence. It's the challenge. It's working through a problem. Sometimes we don't succeed, but when you really work hard and you do, it's that moment of success that builds your character. And so without further ado, Trevor Barber is a multimedia specialist. He studied film production at the Loyola Marymount University and went on to build augmented and virtual reality experiences for companies like Intel and Boeing. He's created a fantasy adventure franchise with his brother that has sold books on 5 continents and plays in a rock and roll band that recently shared a stage with, and you guys can ask your parents who these people are, Robert Plant, that's the one you probably don't know, we all know, and Imagine Dragons, who you do know probably. And so, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Mr. Trevor Barton.
Hello everyone, thank you for having me. Real quick, as a musician, I want to give a shout out to the band. That was amazing. How you guys rock. A lot of people. First off, I'd like to thank Captain Valenzuela, Principal Brad Callahan, the Lewis Middle School Administration, the San Diego Unified School District, for allowing me the opportunity to speak to this, if I may say so, beautiful crowd before me. I see bright futures, proud parents, but mostly I see a bunch of people that just want to be on summer vacation. But before you go on summer vacation, you've got to listen to me. And before I begin, I want all you 8th graders to know that I'm speaking only to you, not to your parents, not to anyone else. Just be with me for these 10 minutes, and then I promise I'll leave you alone. First off, I'd like to make a point to all the 8th graders. Please find your parents in the crowd. Find their eyes. You are here because you've done what was asked of you. You worked hard, you treated your classmates well, but none of that would have been possible without the safety and foundation that the parents, guardians, teachers, and counselors have created for you. So boys and girls, please give your parents a round of applause. I start off with recognizing your parents because I owe all of what I've been able to do in my life to my mother. She taught me things that I couldn't possibly have understood when I was younger, but I'm going to attempt to share some of those things with you in hopes that you will remember them and understand them as you grow. I changed 8 schools before I graduated high school. It sounds tough, but it wasn't so bad. I always had my brother and my sister, who were just as much my friends as my family members. And I had the opportunity to continue to do the things that I liked. The things I liked to do the most at your age was play basketball at recess, rehearse for school plays, and hang out with my friends. Friendship is one of the most important things in this world. It doesn't matter if you are good at English or math, or if you don't do well in either and you progress in sports and drama. Your friends are your friends because they're just hard to make friends. And that's why it's so important to be kind. When someone is kind to you, or when you need help and someone is there, life is warmer. To feel that support, to feel safe talking to someone about fears of entering high school, whether you're gonna make the team or...
In front of the podium, at my 6th grade graduation ceremony, nearly terrified to read my promotion speech and enter middle school in the months to come. It was scary to imagine, going from the oldest kids in school to measly 6th graders, towered over by the majority of the Lewis Middle School population. Despite my anticipation, 6th grade wasn't as scary as it seemed. Besides the overwhelming amount of new faces we all saw on the first day of 6th grade, it didn't take us long to understand what middle school is all about. And from there, we worked our way up, from 6th grade to 7th, and now our 8th grade promotion ceremony. Each year at Lewis came with its own struggles. I can still remember the first day of 6th grade, as we all rushed to class like a stampede of elephants, as the first bell rung and we struggled to find our classes. Or in the last few months of 7th grade when we all found out the great news. We get to swim at school in front of all of our classmates. Or as we all entered 8th grade realizing the truth.
Thank you, Mr. Callahan. I always love coming to see the Lewis students. The first part I want to say is I look at you, I know he sees 8th graders, but I see freshmen. The freshman class of 3, and you're going to be chanting that a lot in the next 4 years. And I'm so excited for what you can bring to Henry, because right now you have a chapter of your book. You're just finished 8th grade, you're turning middle school over, and we have blank pages in front of you. Congratulations and thank you.
All right, there we go. Let's see. Very close, middle and high school. So ladies and gentlemen, before we leave, I'd like to remind you we have a light reception to follow in our lunch area. Exits will be towards the back there, or this side as well. You'll be picking up promotion certificates in the quad at the tables, which are right back where I'm pointing back here. The butterfly is behind me here. And please don't forget to sign out your children at the table. We'll have the sign out forms for you right there. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. Congratulations to all. Good job. Thank you.
Và bây giờ học sinh và phụ huynh sẽ đi ra phía ngoài để ký nhận bằng tốt nghiệp. Rồi mà cô chú anh chị và các bạn cùng ra ngoài với mình luôn nha. Đâu đó đâu chưa thấy.
either.